Hello, this is Geoff with In-Depth Studies. We're looking at Galatians chapter 3, verses 23 to 25, where Paul says, "Before the coming of this faith, we were held in custody under the law, locked up until faith that was to come would be revealed. So the law was our guardian until Christ came, that we might be justified by faith. Now that this faith has come, we are no longer under a guardian." Now, it's important to understand right off the bat that what Paul's getting at is this is a historical explanation of the time for believing. The time for believing is Pentecost, the second coming. Yes, there was a remnant of believers in the Old Testament, but they don't really count. But he says, but the coming of faith, the time for believing, this is the new covenant era from Pentecost to the second coming. The Mosaic law, when it confronted an unbelieving Israelites' hearts, and that's what the nation was, unbelieving, it only increased their sin, and they did not believe except for a small minority. But now that the time for believing has come, the guardian, the Mosaic law, is no longer needed. It's gone. We are no longer under that version of God's law, because now we live in the time of fulfillment, the new covenant era. And remember that this passage is an historical explanation of the coming of the time to believe. This is not a personal sort of explanation of how individuals become believers today. That's not its context. It's historical. So if this has been helpful, you might want to check out more of Geoff's thoughts on youtube.com, and there you can subscribe. So you take care. Bye-bye.